Hello.
Hey,
What is going on here? What happened? What is that?
this is a mask.
Oh, I couldn't see the clear part.
Yeah,
All I
it's
saw was the white part. I was like, what is that?
since yesterday we have to wear a mask all the time,
Oh, wow.
like
That's
everywhere outside. It's just,
Oh, that sucks.
yeah.
Oh my gosh. That does suck.
But
Um,
luckily I have this one because those blue ones are really, you cannot really breathe through
yeah,
them.
they're really
But this one is
constricting.
open. Yeah.
That is so cool.
Yeah.
Interesting. So what's going on there with the virus? Is it like spreading or something? Is that why?
Yeah, because we have a lot of tourists at the moment. So we
Oh,
have on all the islands, we have more than 100 cases. But on this island only, it's more than 50.
wow.
So they are already taking measurements to keep it from
Yeah.
spreading.
Okay, interesting.
Yeah.
Wow, that's crazy. Tomorrow ends my 14-day quarantine, so I'm good to go. I can't wait to get back out and do things.
Yes.
Give me 1 second. I was grabbing something to eat. I got up really late today. Today's Saturday, and I was like, you know what? I'm just gonna hang out and do whatever I want because the past week
Yeah.
I've been so focused on work. I don't think I stopped working last night until close to 9, which is really late for me now because I usually
Yeah.
stop doing work by then. But yeah, give me 1 second. I'll be right back.
Yeah. Just take it slow.
I was gonna grab a banana and some cereal. So, Winanda, have you heard of a full English breakfast? The
Yes.
full English? Yeah,
Yes.
I'm learning all these things, right? And
Yeah.
so now I know what it is. Actually looks pretty good. So I want to try it, but I was going to order it today, but I couldn't find a good restaurant. So I was just like, forget it. I'll just wait
Yeah.
until I can actually go out because right now I'm having most of my meals delivered.
Yeah.
But I think I'm just gonna wait to go out and actually do a sit down restaurant because I want to try it. Like I want to try a real English meal.
Yeah. Well, I don't really like it personally
Oh,
because,
really?
yeah, I don't like the beans and it's too much fat for me.
Oh, yeah. Okay,
So
well
my stomach gets upset.
that's understandable.
Yeah.
Grab one more thing.
I usually have like a smoothie for breakfast or a
Oh,
cracker with some
yes.
cheese.
I'm a smoothie girl myself, and I miss my smoothies. There was an amazing smoothie shop like right next door to me, and so like
Oh,
in walking
really?
distance, yeah, where I used to live. And I was like one of their number one customers. I mean, we were on a first name basis, and I loved all their smoothies and juices, and it was so good. And here, my roommate was telling me that it's hard to find smoothie shops. They're not as big and popular here as I guess in
Oh,
America, but oh well. Oh
yeah.
yeah, so I was going to show you all the cool stuff. So you had a chance to see the site?
Yeah.
I really liked it. I liked how I
Yes.
updated it a little bit.
Yes, that looks good.
Um, yeah, so I'm super excited about that. Let's actually take a look. I'm going to share my screen with you. And so I was going to ask you if you wanted to change anything. It
Yes,
started.
I was
Yeah.
thinking because I was on the phone and when you are on the phone it always looks different.
Mm-hmm.
So
Oh, the
the
phone. Oh my gosh. You know what? I always forget to check the phone option. So I don't know what it looks like on the phone. Let's look at it right
yeah,
now. Let's take a look.
but that's okay. I mean,
Yeah, because I always forget that it looks different, and that's why they give you the option on here to see what it looks like on the phone. So let's do that real quick.
yeah,
Oh yeah, okay, I remember. I did check it. Okay.
yeah.
Okay, cool, cool, cool. Looks good so far. There you are, your pretty face.
Oh, but that looks different than on the on my phone because I don't know if you can see it.
Oh, because
Like
maybe
this
you
on
have
the
a
top.
wider screen. I don't, yeah, let me look. I was
Yeah,
gonna look on my phone, but my phone's in the other room charging. Okay, so let me see.
because
You want
now
to
the
see?
title is black and you cannot really see it.
Oh my
You
gosh.
see it.
Okay. So emotional. Oh, I see what you're saying. Okay, let me look at that real quick.
That's nice. That's looking good.
Way better, no?
Yeah, way better. Oh, waarom praten wij eigenlijk Engels?
Yeah, because they can understand it. Oh, I'm going home.
Okay.
I will write a list.
Yeah.
I will write a list and then I go home.
Yes.
Hush. Naar die kleine.
Oh ja, die zijn er nu, hè?
Ja.
Oh,
awesome.
awesome.
Heb je een pen?
Een pen.
Even vooral de ijskoffie zo even. IJskoffie milkshakes.
Ja.
Normale koffie, weet je wat wel.
Ja.
Gewoon één schepje.
Gewoon één schepje en dan
melk opschrokken. En dan
ja.
cappuccino's die in het midden laat je tot iets onder de helft vol lopen met koffie. En dan de rest met melk en schuim.
Ja.
Avocado's en espresso met melk vullen dat schuim is. Dat zit in de koffie.
Ja, dat komt goed.
Ja?
Ja.
Doe je even.
Okay, yes. Are you editing it now?
Yeah, let me, I'm trying to, I really don't like how this looks. I really wanted,
You do it via ClickFunnels.
yes, yes.
Nice.
I'm trying to think of how I could do this. Emotional beating masterclass, learn to love your body. I guess I could kind of put that down here.
Because it looks better on the desktop, but if you look at the,
I know.
That sucks. That's why you always have to check it double.
Yeah, and on different phones.
I'm always on my phone.
Well, yeah, and that's like you said, on different phone types too, because it depends on what screen size you're looking on, you know? Because this they show it here is a small screen, but yours is a larger screen.
Yeah.
Let's see. Hold on one sec, because what is this? Oh, I was gonna check this one. And that, but I don't understand why it's black in the background. It shouldn't be black because the background is blue.
Yeah, but I think it takes the darker part of the blue.
Oh, I see. Okay, let's do background color.
Maybe you can change it to the kind of red that's on the button as well. I don't know. Because if you change it to white, well, white can also.
Yeah, and I changed the background to kind of separate. I wanted this top title to be separated from the bottom.
Yeah.
But I can separate that up. Okay, so I'm going to save this, and then let's see what it looks like. And then go ahead and refresh your screen and see what it looks like.
Yeah, is it live now?
It should be like white text on a darker background.
Okay, so let me check. Oh, no, that's your Zoom link. No, go back. No, go. Wait, go away. Love Your Body Masterclass. I opened it again, but it's still black.
Okay, I'm gonna go get my phone and see what it looks like because I'm not sure what's happening.
Have you published it?
Oh, yeah, I did. Yeah.
Okay.
So it's weird being here because the outlets are very limited, and you know, so it's not like I can just plug in my phone anywhere. And then also the my outlet, my plug is different, so I always have to use an adapter. And
oh,
so,
yeah, you have the do you have the like the American
yeah.
Yeah, you have to change all of that now you're here.
I know, so it's kind of weird. So I have to plug my phone in a specific place, and it's not very convenience. Anyway, okay, so I'm gonna check the site right now and see. I'm glad. See, this is exactly why I'm glad we get to look at this stuff
Yeah.
together.
Yeah, I totally forgot it yesterday. I just didn't have my phone with me all day, and I was like doing stuff. And they asked me at night, like, did you already have to talk with Rebecca? And I was like, yes, but now it's too late.
Oh, yeah, you're right. Oh, that sucks. Okay, so at least you can see everything now. I do have it does show the white on the black, but still, I don't like that black background. It's so dark. Oh, that sucks because I really found a background that I really liked. And I don't think I'll be able to use this now because if that's how it shows up, I don't know why. That
Yeah,
is
then
so,
it
it looks so light and pretty here. And then, oh, that sucks. Let's see, what can I do? This is why you just make it simple. I know Russell Brunson, he said he doesn't do anything fancy, simple black and white kind of a background. And I'm trying to do all crazy fancy here. I don't know.
back to basics. Keep it simple.
Right. A little dark. Yeah, I don't know what to do. What should I do? This color, this color.
Maybe that one.
Okay, that looks a little bit better. Okay, I wonder if it still shows up super dark though on the thing. Let me save it. Oh, let me refresh.
Check.
I wonder how long it takes to.
I don't know, because if I go to the page again, to the link, then
Yeah.
the title is still black when I open it.
Uh-oh. Okay, hold on. Oh, you know what? Let's do this. Okay. It should be white. Let me save one more time. Can I change that one?
I also like that you changed the link into Love Your Body.
Mm-hmm.
That a body masterclass.
Yes, I
That's
did.
more about what it is.
Do you want me to change it again?
No, I like it like this.
Yeah, oh, okay, cool, cool. I wasn't sure. I don't like the dashes in the link, so I took the dash out and just changed it to a
Yeah.
little bit smoother. But this is crazy,
Yeah.
yeah.
Like I said, it shows you more what it is about, so it's good.
Okay, cool.
It's just the title that's still black when I open it.
Yeah, me too.
And the background is still the old one.
Yep, I'm going to just retype it in and see what happens. Very interesting. I don't know what is going on. This has not really ever happened before. Let me see something.
Ja, is goed.
Yes?
Yes.
Hoi, hoi.
Doei, succes vanavond. Tot 5 uur.
Ik denk dan dat het er dan is. Tot volgende keer.
Volgende week ergens. Doei.
Oh, did you just see what happened when it went to the screen and it showed up black first and then it put the image and look, the image is still there.
Yeah.
Oh, that's crazy. I changed it. It shouldn't look like that anymore. See something? That's fine. Background. I tell you what. Let's just take it off. Ah, dang, I'm good. This is why I excelled in my engineering career. The crap like this. Okay, so it did that. So I said no BG color. And then, okay, so that's the top part. And then what is this part? Oh, okay. There, I need to Okay, nothing. Wait.
Wait, one moment. That's my grandmother.
Oh yeah, go ahead, go ahead. I'm trying to figure this out.
Hi. Hey. Ja, we moeten masker op. Hey, gefeliciteerd.
Dankjewel.
Ja, maskers zijn verplicht sinds gisteren. Is dat tante Alice?
Er staat alles aan.
Ik zag alleen wat haar. Oh ja. Ja, nou zie ik het. Goed, en met jou?
Ja, ook goed.
Ja? Mooi zo.
Ben je aan het werken?
Ja.
Ik denk niet dat ze doen. Hoe kan het zijn dat ze buiten en zeggen dat moet op moet?
Ja, dan moet vanaf sinds gisteren zijn maskers overal verplicht, dus ook buiten.
Ja,
Dus.
dat is niet zo mooi. Maar dat was ook een rookverbod, niet? Ja.
Nou ja, je mag roken als je 1,5 meter afstand houdt.
Oké. Ja.
Dus dan is het 1,5 meter afstand.
Ja,
Hier naar de oma weer.
is goed.
Dag meid.
Doei doei.
Zo dan.
Ja. Hoor je de telefoneren?
Nee, dit is een kap.
Dat nooit.
Ja. Ja, wel toch.
Ja, ze nog op vakantie.
Nee, dat moet toch.
Oh, dan ga ik om naar huis.
What are they saying?
Hoe lang zit je dan al, Wina?
In november 5 jaar.
5 jaar al.
5 jaar gaat snel, hè?
Ja, dat was niks aan.
Ja.
Ben je nou thuis of op jouw werk?
Nee, op het werk.
Is het weer daar?
Heet. Tyfus heet. Veel te warm.
Ja, hier is nou 26 graden.
Ja, vanochtend toen ik naar het werk ging was het 30. Dus ik denk dat het nu 33, 34 is.
Oh, verschrikkelijk.
Zo.
34 graden hoor. Ja, dat is heel erg werk.
Ja. Dus ja,
Het is alles goed.
alles goed. Gewoon zijn gangetje. En bij jullie?
Oh,
Ja? Alleen weer veel te heet.
we zitten te vluchten, maar we zitten gewoon te blazen.
Heb je de airco al?
Nee, nog niet.
Oh.
Dan liggen we z'n allen zitten blazen vanavond.
Ja, dat is ook goed. Ik weet niet of het helpt, maar ja. Nee.
It's jacked. Yeah, this is
It's
jacked. I don't know what's going on.
No.
I changed it several times, thought I fixed it. Who knows? Maybe it'll correct itself. But right now, at least you can read it.
Maybe over time.
You can at least read most of this. It's not pretty the way I want it to be, but at least I can read it.
Yeah.
That freaking sucks. I'm pretty disappointed about that. I did everything I could think of.
Yes. Kan je vandaag nog iets doen?
Wat ga je maar lekker doen met werken?
Ja, ondertussen ben ik ook weer met iemand anders aan het bellen over werk en allemaal dingen aan het doen. En ik had zoiets, mijn oma, dus ik moet even opnemen.
Oké. Hey, die groetjes.
Groetjes daar, succes, veel plezier. Doei doei. Houdoe. Old people and phones.
That's so funny. I'm gonna try something and see if this works.
It's my
Uh,
grandfather's birthday, so she wanted to call, and I was like,
your grandfather's birthday? How old is he?
I honestly have no idea. 70? Something like that.
70 years old?
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Yeah. But he's really sick at the moment. And they say he isn't going to get better. So because he's sick, and they asked how long does he have, and the doctor said you have to do what you love, what you want to do, because we cannot tell you if
Jeez,
it's 1 month or 2 or
that's not good. Well, I
yeah,
guess
and
that's really how we all should be living. I like what the doctor said. Do what you want, because we don't
yeah,
know. You know what I'm
no,
saying? Like,
exactly. Yeah,
that's why I'm so glad I'm doing what I want, because
yeah,
I was doing what, I told, I'm not sure who I was talking to, but I was like, the first 22 years I did what I had to do. And now the next 22, I'm going to do what I want to do.
yeah. That's what I do as well. Like, but at the moment I'm working because I have to pay the bills, of course. But I'm
Yes.
trying to make something of it
Right.
for myself, especially because I just feel that I'm ready for it, and I feel that I have too much talent for the work that I do over here. I mean, it's a mini golf.
Yes. Absolutely.
So
Isn't that amazing when you realize that? You're like, man, I'm too good for this. I need more.
yeah,
I deserve more.
yeah, exactly. So yeah, no, I'm looking for other jobs online as well that I can pay the bills in the meantime that I'm building something up for myself.
Yeah. Okay, so I guess we're good for now for this. Is there anything on the actual page that you want me to change or need to add or take off or anything like that? I hope I
No,
captured everything.
yeah, no,
Okay.
everything is good.
And your
Everything is
Healthy
good.
Life workout program was so cool. I was taking a look at all your cool stuff you
Yeah,
added. Just some really good stuff.
I put a lot of
Yes.
effort in it.
And as you can see, I priced it pretty high because that's a
Yeah,
good, like, that's what you're giving is really good. So I was like, it's worth something.
yeah,
And so I told them that, they are getting over $300 worth of stuff for only 97. So that's
yeah.
pretty amazing.
It's amazing. I love it. But now it's just get the word out.
Yes, absolutely. And let's talk about that. Actually, we could go live right now. Oh, well, you're at work right now. We can
I'm
go
at
live
work,
later.
so
Yeah, that's
it
okay.
will
That's
be
okay.
inconvenient
Oh,
when
yes.
I'm.
That's okay.
But maybe we can do it on Monday
Hmm.
or Tuesday.
Yeah, sometime next week. Yeah.
Yeah,
Because I haven't gone live in a while, so it's probably good to do that.
yeah.
So I like this. I like it, like it, like
The
it.
rest I like.
Yeah. Oh, and I was going to show you the so when they sign up and they'll get an automatic email sent out to them, and then of course they'll have this cool little thank you page to let them know it's like a receipt that they bought all this stuff for $97, and then they can reach out to us to book their free call here.
Okay, cool.
Or they can do it through the email, and the email, I just loaded the email up with everything.
And when they click on the link to get a free call with me, do I get a notification or something, or do you get it and you tell me?
Oh, no. Actually, I just sent them to your page. I don't know. Do you have, oh, that was one of my questions. Do you have an actual page? Like for me, when you click on mine, it goes to my calendar so they can book their call. Do you have a calendar or
Yeah,
do you have anything?
yeah, I do.
That would work out better because right now I have them going to your Facebook page.
Yeah, I have it. I have to find the link.
Okay, you can send it to me. And I'll add it in there. I think that would be way better.
Yeah, because you have to make it people as easy as possible. So if they have to go to my Facebook page and then have to figure it
Yep.
out or send me a message, then
Yeah, you're exactly right. But I wasn't sure if you had like a website or a calendar or anything like that.
yes, I have. I just sent it to Messenger.
Okay. And I can add it after we're done here. But that's
Yeah.
good. So that was one part. I was going to show you the email that they get. And I think I showed you this, but I've updated it since then. So I'll show it to you one more time. When I get it, it's going to say your masterclass ticket is inside. And it's going to say plus bonuses in the actual heading. And then it'll say their first name. And then the same thing we sent before, but then they get all of the access to everything here. And it took me forever because I was like, I'm kind of a perfectionist a little bit, and I'm like, I want it to be right, you know. So I created this cute little logo for the audio portion.
I like that. Yeah.
Isn't that cute?
Yeah, it's really good. It's really
so
cute.
if they want to listen to it, they go here. If they want to watch it, they go here. Here's my ebook. And the 7 levels deep exercise, the resource guide, which is only 2 resources, but it doesn't matter. It's still good. And the trigger word, I created this cool little cover for you, the trigger catcher.
Yeah, I like that. Yeah.
That's cute, right? And then, of course, your book. I put your little book together, easy home workouts, and then they can download it. And then, of course, schedule your free coaching call. Again, I'll replace your link in here. But then they can also find us on Facebook as well. So
awesome.
I thought that was pretty cool. So that's that. Oh, and then here I was going to show you the stats. So we're going to track this because right now, I want to ignore this because these are my pretend sales from testing the funnel.
Okay.
I was testing it. At least I think that's true. Let me check the contacts. Yeah, see, my created these fake email that I'm testing all this stuff out with. So right now we don't have anybody in this particular funnel. I think it's just me. Yeah. And then the stats, of course, are going to be pretty low because we started this back. Let me see what the.
Hola.
Oh, go ahead.
El precio es 7,50. Sí. Only asking for the price.
Oh, okay. What language was that? Was that
Spanish?
Spanish. Oh, okay, cool. But as you can see that these are mostly mine, my numbers that I'm going in the funnel all the time. So as far as like any kind of uniques, that's, as you can probably see, it's probably 7 people really viewed the page. But we definitely want to get these numbers up, and we want them to opt in, and we want them to go through the whole funnel. So, and I made it super easy, so it's up to you and me to do it. And what I was thinking, Winanda, is if you could focus on getting 5 sales and I focus on getting 5 sales, 10 is good. We can definitely do 10 between the 2 of us. That gives us a little money to come in and get excited about it, and then take a little bit of that money to, like I said, do the actual marketing to have paid sales advertising, which I think that's where we're going to benefit both of us, to really get the word out. Oh, and I was going to ask you, you're probably the expert in this area. When we start doing the paid advertising, I really want to situate our. Are you familiar with Facebook ads?
A little bit.
Okay, there's a way.
Because I've never done them. So
yeah, there is an actual way in your Facebook ad to actually target a specific group of people. So we can actually really narrow it down to the age group, the gender, as well as the people that those people follow. So I'm going to leave it up to you to actually say, okay, my group of people that I usually work with follow these kinds of, influencers or celebrities or whatever, because if they're following those types of people, we want to get your ad in front of their eyes because it's going to trigger that in a specific way. So you can kind of think of maybe I would say, think of maybe between 2 and 5 people. Or if you can come up with more, that's fine too, that we can actually start targeting those audiences towards, if that makes any sense.
Yeah, I understand.
Okay, very cool. I think that's going to be very helpful. And I cannot wait, because in my eyes, when we make those sales, those 10 sales to me is success. We've already been successful. We made a plan and we did it. We set out, we did everything we said we're going to do. So to me, we're already very successful. So, but to get those 10 sales nailed down, that right there is going to be so legit. And then we could say, look what we did, we went the whole way through. And
I really, well, at least one sale would make me really, really happy.
I know, me too. Oh my gosh, me too, believe me. So I've been thinking
Yeah,
about that. So I'm totally excited about this, and I know it's going to do well. And I've been like really meditating on it and like, how can I make those 10 sales? How can I make this happen? So
yeah,
what Tony Robbins says is your energy goes where your focus goes. So if we focus on this, then I already know that our energy will get into it, and then we'll attract those people who are really looking forward as well.
yeah. I think I'm going to do something like I've seen something before. Like if you're focused on a number, if you want to focus on a number, write it down and put it everywhere, like in the
Yes,
kitchen. So every time when I see that, I'm manifesting that.
that's
So
good. I
I
love
think
that.
that's what I'm going to do.
Hmm.
I
I'll
think
do the
so.
same thing. I'll do the same thing so we can be doing it together.
Yeah.
Oh, I had another idea, Winanda. What I was thinking is that I know you do sometimes you do like don't you do like virtual classes sometimes? Let me stop sharing.
Sometimes.
I was thinking that if you do one, that'll be the perfect place to promote
Yeah.
this masterclass at the end. Do your little virtual class, and at the end say, hey, don't forget, we've got this brand new masterclass. You've got to try it out. It's amazing. Or even gift it. Do you know someone who's been struggling with emotional eating? This will be the perfect gift for them, right?
Yeah.
Think of different ways that you can do it that way, where you have a platform already. Because I see you go live and I see you do all these amazing posts online. Take full advantage of that and like just say, hey, if you know someone who we could really use this, gift it to them. They're getting a ton of stuff here. They're giving over $300 worth of amazing resources that can help
Yeah.
them, completely transform their lives and their thoughts and their lifestyle.
Yeah.
Um,
Absolutely.
yeah, I think that's
Yes,
all
I'm
good.
writing everything down because I have so many things in my head,
Oh,
and I'm
that's
like,
okay. I'm recording this too, and I'll send you the the replay.
okay, always recording.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's good because
Yes.
then you can watch it back whenever you want.
Yeah, exactly. I do this for all my clients too because it helps them because we go over so much sometimes that it's hard, to get everything captured. So I give them the links to the recordings and then they can go back and look at them. And it also
Yeah,
helps too with the couples because sometimes one partner will be home but the other partner won't, and they want to do the class together, the call together, but they can't. So they can always go back and watch it later.
yeah, that's good. How is
Yes.
that going with your clients?
Oh my gosh, yes. I've been really focused on helping them, and it's paying off because both of them. I got two clients that I'm working with very closely right now, and both of them rehired me to do like more work with them. And then
Cool.
I've got two other clients just sitting there, and they're just kind of taking their time with moving forward. But it's okay. I'm being patient, and I'm again praying over that situation and just saying, hey, whenever they're ready, I'm here for them. And I keep in contact with them as well because they've already paid me. It's like I
Yeah,
want to make sure that they get their full advantage, and so they know I'm here for them. So that's great. But it doesn't matter because I'm actually thinking this is a blessing in disguise because while they're on the fence, just kind of hanging out, I'm really being able to focus on these other two guys and get
yeah,
them up and going. So it's kind of making me think, Winanda, I've been thinking about this a lot actually. I put in so much work into my projects with these people that it's no wonder they're continuously working with me and paying me more money, because to be honest with you, I think you should have been charging way more in the beginning. And I had
yeah,
thought about this at the very beginning of the year. I was like, I should be charging around $5,000 from the start for everything that I do, because I give them like everything, right? I have this huge long list of all the things that I do for them. And but I wanted to start small and work my way up, which is great.
yeah,
It got me started, but I'm definitely going to be doing more. I thought about this last night. I'm going to start offering 3 options: a standard, an elite, and a premium program. Therefore, they can know exactly what they get in each structured program, and therefore
yeah,
I don't feel like I'm going, because right now I feel like I'm giving so much of myself, which is okay. I love what I do, but I feel like I'm not getting compensated as much as I should be or could be. So
yeah,
I'm just starting to think about like how I can structure this for future clients. Also, this helps me in a huge way because what I really want to do is the stuff that I'm doing with you, like the stuff like our funnels and marketing and stuff. I want to put more of my effort into that because I want to start getting it automated. I want to be able to put something out and it starts making sales on its own.
yeah,
Therefore, I'm when I raise my prices with my clients, my one-on-ones, I only need like one a month. I want work with one client a month. I'm good. My bills are paid, and I can focus on
yeah,
my attention on the automation and make even more money on the long run. So that's
That's
my
awesome.
that's
Yeah.
my plan. That's my goal. And I'm really excited about it because I don't want to be stuck behind the computer. I feel like right now I'm creating this other job for myself. Even though I do like it, I need to be careful and aware that I don't get stuck in those old habits because that's not what
Yeah.
I did this for.
No,
So
exactly.
I'm paying really close attention on how I can structure this the way I really want. And I mean, and don't get me wrong, I love my lifestyle the way it is. I can jump on the computer and work whenever I want, which is great. But I just know I can do better. I can definitely do better.
Yeah. Yeah, I wanted to ask you because I want to do like coaching as well, and I'm trying to. It's hard for me to get clients. I don't really know what to focus on. Like I've been watching the KBB like 4
Mm-hmm.
times, 5 times, and I'm like I'm putting it all
Yeah.
into place, all the strategies, but it's just not working. I get a lot of people that, for example, have a free call, but they don't get. They're not going beyond that. If you know what I mean?
Oh, so let me ask you this: when you're doing the free call, what does that look
Yeah.
like?
Normally I send them an email beforehand, like what are they struggling with, and then so they have a couple of things to talk about and to focus on. So I help them move forward within that,
Mm-hmm.
and I keep them how do you say it? I keep in touch with them after that, and they are doing great. But when I tell them, oh, like if you wanted to have that structure, if you want to have that accountability all the time, then I'm also here for you if
Mm-hmm.
you
Okay,
you
let's
know
do a role play real quick. I love role play. So if I'm the client, I'm the prospect, and I saw
Yes.
a post that you did, you asked me, you had a CTA, a call to action. You said, hey, post help me or something in the comments below if you want me to reach out to you. So I did.
Yes.
I posted help me. You reached out to me, and
Yes.
we set up a call. And so now you know that I'm really struggling with just food portions, okay? I just don't know how much I should be eating, and I feel like I'm overeating. How can you help me? And so
Yeah.
now we're on a call together, and take me through your sales process. What do you
Yeah,
say to me?
I think that is my problem actually. My sales, like I'm good at talking to people and all of that, but to really make
Yes.
that close, that sale,
Mm-hmm.
I'm not good at that. I just leave it more open, I guess.
Then we're going to do that right now. So this is what I would recommend. So let's just say that we had this really great discussion, and the more you talk to me, the more I get excited. Like I'm like, oh yeah, this sounds really great. I love this program. Actually, before I get excited, I have to know. So you'd have to get me, you have to kind of help change my state, right? Is what Tony says. So it has to be when you're on a sales call. This is what I would say. I always do the same strategy on everything. Hook, story, CTA on
Yeah.
everything. So you hook them in and you listen. And so when you hook them in, what I mean by hook them in is just like kind of take what they were telling you and reframe it back to them. So if I was using the language, I feel so guilty that I'm overeating. Listen for those words that they're using and then use them back. And so if that's how the conversation started, say, okay, so what I'm hearing from you is that you're feeling very guilty that you're overeating. You're basically repeating it so they feel that they're being heard and understood.
Feel that they've
And then
understood.
you say, I understand how you feel. I've worked with many people just like you before. Heck, I was you before. And believe me, I know I can help you. So ask her questions. I always usually start the conversation off with lots of questions because I really want to identify what they need so then I can customize my verbiage, my message around that. And then I also ask lots of questions so they feel they are heard, right? People love to talk. They want to be heard. So those two things, that knocks it off the list. So I ask questions and I'm like, oh, okay. So let me ask you, what does your typical day of eating look like? Walk me through that. How are you feeling during that time of the day? What happens at 3 o'clock? Oh, I see. And then listen beyond that. So I was told by my coaches to listen beyond their words because just because they say, well, at 3 o'clock, I feel like I'm crashing and I just need chocolate. And there's something more going on. why is that happening, right? So just kind of listen to how they're saying it and be like, and the more you do this, Winanda, the more you're going to get very intuitive, and you're going to be like, I know exactly what this means. And then you can say, oh, I understand. This almost sounds like, because you didn't go to bed the night on, you didn't go to bed on time the night before, you woke up kind of cranky, and that kind of started your day off wrong. It sounds almost, this has nothing to do with food, but really your sleep schedule. Then that person will be like, oh yeah, that does sound like what it is, right? And so that's what listening beyond means, being kind of like putting those pieces together where you're seeing something that they didn't see before. And so that's what you are. That's how you come in as a coach. That's what coaches do, right? They see something different. Okay, so you're walking them through, and you'd be like, yeah, so I tell you what, it's from what I've seen here, and you can recap, and you can say, you're saying you have this issue, this issue, this issue. This is what I would recommend. I've got this amazing 4-week program that actually would help you identify your triggers, help you with your emotional eating, and I've got a bonus round where I give you one-on-one attention, one-on-one special coaching once a week that we go together, and I want to see what you're eating. I want you to text me every day, show me pictures of your food, whatever it is that you have this program, right? And then when you're talking about the program, Winanda, not only get them excited about it, and make sure you've got, those bullet points so you're ready to go. Even if you have to have a script in front of you to begin with, do it. I've had a script before. And then you can say, then you can actually tell them, oh, focus on the benefits, not the program. So another thing I learned in my coaching program is that they said that, do you have to go? Oh, okay. They said that you don't have to, the people they don't care about you, and they don't care about the program. They care about them and how it makes them feel and what they get out of it. So if you can work that into your message, that'll be huge. And again, using their words. So this right here, if you follow this program that I have for you, you're not going to feel guilty anymore. You're not going to have those emotional eating issues anymore, right? It's going to reduce those emotional eating triggers for you. And so when you actually work in the benefits of it, then they get excited, like, okay, this is the program for me. And then then you ask them, so how does that sound? Does that sound like a program that you would like to sign up for or to enroll in? I don't like the word sign up. Do you want to start the program today? Is that something for you? And they'll be like, yeah, this sounds amazing. And I'll say, okay, let's tell you what. Do you have your phone with you? Sure. Yeah, I've got my phone. All right. Well, type in this. I'm going to send you a link. Click on the link. Go ahead and sign up, and let's go ahead and schedule your first call right now. That way, because I'm telling you, I've worked with lots of people, and they say, oh, I'll do it, but they later on they won't. So I want to make sure I hold you accountable. I'm going to be your coach. I'm your coach right now, and let's do this. Okay, I'm going to hold you accountable. So let's go ahead and make that schedule that first call, and I'll be like, okay, sure, let's do it, and I'll look at the link. And then if they have questions, and you can say, hey, do you have any questions about what you see there? Just read through that first part there. It'll tell you everything about the program, what you're getting. I'm like, oh yeah, it looks good. Well, what is this? Does this mean blah, blah, blah? And they can ask questions, and you can answer, and you'll be like, and just at that point, just reassure them that everything is good. And then if you have some sort of 7-day money back guarantee or whatever it is that you can do, or some sort of guarantee you can give them, you could do that as well at that point. You can also give testimonials through this part as well, or even before, to let other people know, let them know how other people were affected by your coaching. However you want to structure that. And then I'm like, yeah, this looks good. And you'll say, hey, does this look good? I'll say, yeah, sure. Okay. And you just basically walk them through the process. People they want to be led. They need to be led. So it sounds like what you were doing before is kind of letting it kind of hang out there. Now you're saying, okay, we've got to do this. This is how you do it. Okay. And then,
really take them by the hand and take it step to step. Yeah.
You got it. That's it. That's what you do. And you practice all the time. Because in the beginning, I had to really practice. I would practice by myself. I would pretend like I'm on the phone.
About practicing with Daisy tonight.
Yes, I would be practicing I had a pretend phone, okay. And then my coach would tell me, just breathe, before you get on the phone call. And then I had a little saying that I did before, because I was so scared when I was this is me trying to reach out to people, to cold market or warm market, to get them to listen to me and my message and presentation. So it was a little weird, but what I would do is I would take deep breaths, and then I would be like, okay, I believe in myself and I believe in them. I believe in myself and I believe in them. And so it worked every time. And then when I started getting, more into it, I realized how excited I got when I started speaking about what I love doing. You know, I was passionate about something and my energy showed through the phone, and then people would respond to that. And actually a lot of people were like, wow, you sound amazing. And you sound so vibrant and live. And what are you doing? And what are you up to? And blah, blah, blah. Like, then they start getting into it because I'm so into it. So, but it takes practice. And yeah, so that's what I would recommend. So get
Yeah,
so used to it. Remember what you were saying earlier about the that $10 number? Do the same thing. Like I would say for your sales goals for this month, if you want to make 10 sales as a coach or whatever it is, even if it's just one sale this month, let's just say you want to make one sale this month with your coaching program, have that one sale in there and have the number ready, because you want to get comfortable. When I first started doing this, I wasn't comfortable with the number. It was, to me, it was too big. And to be honest, it wasn't. It had nothing to do about the number. It had something to do with how I looked at it. And so I would say get comfortable with that. And so if your training program is $2,000 for a 6-month program or something, or a 6-week program, just be like, okay, I've got a 6-week program. It's $2,000. You're going to love it. Sign up today. Like, get used to that kind of verbiage in your head. Say it out loud. Get used to selling it to people or telling people about it. Dude, I'm telling you, like, even compare yourself with a gym. When I was a trainer, a health coach, I would compare my pricing with a gym pricing. So I'm like, you can get me as a coach for $2,000, or I would say, get me as a coach for $2,000 for a 6-week program, one-on-one training. And I would bullet out all the benefits they would get compared to a monthly gym membership, which you don't know what the hell you're doing. No one's holding you accountable. You're going in, wasting money, wasting time. Before you know it, the membership's not even being used. Come on, people.
Yeah.
Get in, get done, and get your results, and let's do this together. You know, so there's so many different ways, girl. So many different ways.
Yeah, good. I just need to, like you said, I need to practice it.
Yes. And have fun with it.
Yeah. And I need to keep in my mind that I'm not selling. That is something that I have to get out of my mind. I'm helping them.
That's good. There's Dean talking.
Yeah, exactly.
There you go, girl. You got this. Yeah, you're exactly right. There's so many people out there you could help. Winanda, when I went back and watched our masterclass, you know, I thought we did pretty dang good for 2 girls, you know, just hanging out, having fun. I thought it was pretty dang good, and it's worth something. And people out there are really struggling. They need you. And I love your page. When I go to your,
I need to focus on that.
Yeah, and when I go to your Facebook page, I love it. That's your Facebook page. It's interesting. It's unique and it's real, and more people need to see that. You know, especially women.
Yeah.
Love your body. That's what we're doing. You're loving your body. You're loving your life. You're loving others, and you're showing your unique light. You're sharing your unique light with the world. And we just need to get more eyes on that. We need to get more eyes on it and more followers. Do you have a goal? I just wrote down my goal for my followers this year. By the end of the year, I'm going to have over 4,000 followers on Facebook, 1,000 on Instagram, and 1,000 on YouTube. That's my goal for this year. And next year, I want to get up to 10,000 on Instagram and 10,000 on YouTube. And I found out a way how to do that. Someone was telling me that you can buy fans, buy followers to get the numbers up higher. Which is not, I heard it's not like real followers, but it really helps the numbers. And then you can actually start promoting your products even better, because you can do the swipe up on Instagram and all kinds of other cool stuff.
That's true. Yeah. But like you said, I'm not really a fan of buying them because it's not the real.
Right. Yeah.
But I get it. It's that step maybe that you need, and to get that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, the swipe up, because that you only get that from 10,000 people. Then you get a swipe up.
And who knows 10,000 people? Like, unless you're a celebrity or a real influencer, you know.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah. And that was my goal for this year is to, I don't know, I'm on 1,200, 1,300.
Mm-hmm.
1,294. So
For
6 away from 1,300.
Oh, wow. That's good.
Yeah.
But you're good anyway, because, I mean, you're consistent. I know that for you on Instagram, you're very consistent. Yeah. And that's key, and that's amazing. And I told myself I need to be more consistent, because I was there for a while and then I kind of dropped off because I got so much going on. But it's definitely in my mind to do more, because I know it's important. I know it's very important.
Yeah, I looked at my statistics, so I could see
Oh,
that
yeah?
most people, yeah, are online or have like the interaction with me around 6 or 9 in the evening. So I'm trying to post it around that time so you
Oh,
get more,
smart.
yeah, but you
That is
can do that
good.
too.
Yeah, I need to look at that. I really do. I think that I was telling my flatmate yesterday that I think I do too much because I have, you know, my mind's just swimming with all these ideas and I want to
Yeah.
do everything. But I do also know, even though it's great that I have all these ideas, I do know that for sure that if your focus is like divided, that it's not as good because it's not laser sharp focus on one thing. And so I
True.
lose things, right? And so I was like, okay, Rebecca, I need to back off a little bit and just really focus on these like individual things and then do one thing at a time, basically.
Yeah,
It's like, I feel like I'm doing way too much at once.
I know you. I know. I'm exactly the same. Like I was having a conversation yesterday with Davey, and he was like, I feel like moving forward. And I was like, yeah, you're kind of right. Because we are doing our different things. He's more into trading and the finance world, and I'm doing my program, creating my program. And I'm like, sometimes I'm not stuck, but I have so many ideas that I'm doing nothing in the end.
Oh, yeah. That's when
So
they call that freezing up. Like, I forget there's a term for it, but you freeze and you're like,
yeah,
now what?
yeah, I'm doing something, but it could have been more productive. But
Right.
because I have so many things in my head, like, oh, I need to adjust this on my website. Oh, and um I need to edit this video and I need to create this
Yeah.
recipe. And I'm like,
That's me too.
so yeah, I'm sometimes the last couple of weeks I'm a little bit like that. But I have a call with you now, and I had a call with another friend of mine, and she's doing the same. She has the same vision,
Mm-hmm.
but another target audience. So we are helping each other a little bit. And then sometimes you just need those calls, because now I was like, yeah, I remember again why I am doing this, why I love it. And I was so passionate in our conversation, and she was like, wow, girl, like, wow. And I was like, I don't know why I cannot get that passion and that excitement
Yeah.
over when I'm making a video.
Oh,
It's
maybe
also a little bit my fault.
you know, maybe it's because I'm thinking, just because I know I've done this before, where I'm on the phone and I'll be like, oh, I'll be chatting someone up and I'm just like going a mile a minute about it. But then I'm in
Yeah.
front of the video camera and I feel I have to be professional and straightforward and all this stuff.
Yeah.
Like my whole vibe changes.
Yeah, I'm the same, and I'm kind of comfortable in front of a camera right now.
Yeah.
I mean, in the beginning, I wasn't, absolutely not. It was weird,
Oh, yeah?
but I'm getting comfortable. But it's still a little bit. It's not like you are really talking to a person. It's still
Mm,
different. So when I'm talking to a person, I can see their face, I can see them lighting up, and then it gets me excited again. But when I'm
yeah.
talking to a camera, I don't see that. So it goes like that. My mood, if you know what I mean. Like
Right.
I
You know,
don't have that constant excitement.
you should draw little paper men and women and post them around your laptop as your audience and be talking to them. Oh my God. Like little cartoon
Maybe.
people.
Maybe, yeah.
Oh my
That
God.
would be an idea. Yeah.
Or have Davey hold the camera. Talk to him while
Yeah,
he's
but that's
recording.
something that I cannot do, because then I'm talking to Davey and that feels weird. Because Davey isn't, well, he likes it, but
Yeah.
then I feel like he's not really into that conversation with me, but more judging, if you
Oh,
know what I mean.
well, maybe not like talk to him, but like he's holding the camera. So just like pretend like he's like your
Yeah.
audience, like, you know, and you're talking to your audience. I
Yeah.
don't know. Just putting things out there. Who knows?
I just have to do it, get it out there.
I am the same way. I had to tell myself that too, because like today is video day. I got to make 4 videos for a project that I'm working on. And that's why I got my face all made up. I'm going to change my clothes here in a minute. But I was like, all right, Rebecca, just do it. Just get in there and get it over with. Because I mean, it's been on my list for a while. Just like emotional beating masterclass was. And I'm like, oh God, I just got to do it. And I was like, I don't have to be perfect. I don't have to look a certain way or whatever. I think we always have that fear of being judged, you know, in our head. And
Yeah.
I'm like, forget it, Rebecca. You have what it takes. Just go do it. Make it simple. Make it fun. And just get it done. So that's what I'm going to do.
Yeah, I'm going to do that as well. Like I need a strict planning. But you know what it also is like when I have time off, baby has time off. So then we are like, especially because he was sick 2 years ago and he was almost gone. So now we are like we want to spend our time
Wow.
together.
Yeah.
And I'm like every minute that I have with him, I want to spend with him. So
Oh.
sometimes the work stuff gets on the
Yeah.
background. But I need to make a strict planning and plan in our quality time.
I love that. Yeah, that's a great idea. I was just actually I was on a client call yesterday, and it's a couple, and they were talking to me about like how they went on this journey to find a new bicycle. Okay. And this is just, you know, this is talk not related to business, but they're telling me this story. And then I'm thinking, I'm like, okay, that's pretty cool. They're gonna be bikers now. That's great. These bicycles and stuff. And they were all excited. And then we go into the business conversation part of it, and they're saying, you know, I feel like this whole social media marketing is just not my thing and all this stuff. They're having difficulties selling their product because they're very much like you. They're just now starting out. They want to be coaches, meditators, and I'm helping them coach their way through to marketing their program online and all this stuff. And so I was like, okay, guys, it sounds like you need a schedule. Because he is telling me that he wakes up every morning, does his meditation, his prayer, he does all this stuff. But then so you have this great structure here, but you're missing the structure over here. And he's like, oh yeah, you're right. I need to write it down. I was like, yes. And I showed him my structure. I said, every day I write down what I need to do. And if I don't get to certain things, that's okay. I'll move it to the next day. Just like Dean teaches us in that journal, right? And
Yeah,
so
I have the journal. I
yeah.
have it all. I know it all. I know what I
Yes,
have to
yeah.
do. I'm just
Right. You just got to do it. But I did the
yeah,
same thing. Like today I was supposed to do way more than I'm doing right now. I was supposed to be adding more chapters to my book, you know, all the stuff that I'm supposed to be on my list. But I was like, it's Saturday. I'm going to do whatever I want. And besides, I worked really hard this week and I deserve a break. And
yeah.
so I just kind of talked myself out of it a little bit. And so I was like, all right,
Those
whatever.
excuses come.
Yeah.
Well, it's not really excuses, but still, you know,
Right.
I mean, yeah.
Yeah, you're
I'm the
exactly
same.
right. So I was like,
Yeah.
okay. But the truth of it is that I'm very diligent, and when I say I'm going to do something, I follow through. So I know that if I take today off, I will definitely get back to work tomorrow, because I don't really consider like I used to back in the day when I was working corporate, I used to do Saturday and Sunday off where I would do anything I wanted. But now that I'm running my own business, I kind of do whatever I want when I want. And so if I feel like I need a day off, I'll take that day off, but then I'll get back to work the next day. So my thing to myself is that I have to take some downtime at least once a week. If I want to do 2 days, that's fine, but I typically don't. It's typically just one day a week, but
Yeah, I feel the same way. Like I feel that society is more telling you that you have to have 2 days off, and I'm like, yeah, but some days I'm working 7 days a week. I'm working over here in the mini golf, but I'm also working for myself at home, and
yeah,
I don't
that's a
believe
lot.
that. Yeah, but I don't believe that you need time off, but I wouldn't say that you need 2 days off in a week.
Mhm.
I don't believe that. Like if you're working 5 days a week, like I do in the mini golf, I'm not going to sit at home doing nothing for 2 days. You know, I mean, I don't believe that we need that. I think that
Right.
society more pressing you, like you need a weekend.
Right. I mean, it's nice. Like, I really enjoyed my weekends because, like, in the corporate world, we worked like really long hours, and
Yeah,
it's almost like you needed like 2 to 3 days just to recoup after the craziness
yeah,
we went through. But now that I'm feeling more at home with my own schedule, I just kind of feel I listen to my body, and if I want to sleep in, I sleep in, and if
yeah.
that sort of thing. So,
You should do that. Just listen to your body.
yeah, exactly. Okay, so let's do that. We got our goal. 10 is the number, the magic number. So you're
And
gonna
yes,
do 5 sales. I'm gonna do 5 sales. Let's shoot for the end of the month. What do you think? That we can do that. We can reach our goal.
2 more weeks.
Oh God, is it? Oh God. 2 more
That's
weeks?
2 weeks.
Ah, that's a short period of time. We can do it. We can do it. Okay, what about 3 weeks? I don't know. What do
about
you
1
think?
month?
1 month. I like.
What
okay.
about 1 month? I'm going
yeah.
away on the 14th of September.
Oh, okay. So, oh, do you want to say before the 14th then?
Yeah.
That would be super cool. So you'll have everything done and it's out there. Isn't this cool, Winanda? Is that we already did all the hard work on the front end. You know, there's
Yeah.
nothing more for us to do except get people to sign up, and it just takes care of itself.
Yeah.
The cool thing is, yeah, that is the cool thing. We don't have to do anything. And then if they want to
No.
schedule a free call with us, we can. And at that point, we have their emails, so we can follow up with them and, you know, do all that stuff, start building our list, right?
Yeah.
That's so cool. I love it.
Yeah.
So we'll shoot for the 14th.
Yeah. I'm going to write it down.
And I know it's doable because I keep hearing these stories with Russell Brunson's people, and they're like, you know, this one team made 13,000 in one night and all this other stuff. And I'm like, oh my God, like how in the world do these people
how do they
this?
do that?
Yes, and it's because they spend money on ads, and they work their tails off on organic marketing. So
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure they're working pretty tough around the clock to do that. And they
I'm
probably
going
have
to
a
do
team
that
as well. What's that?
I'm going to do that as well. Focus on organic growth.
Yeah.
I have an Instagram strategy in my head that I'm going to do. Facebook as well. But it's weird because I know probably more clients are on Facebook, like our target audience.
Yes.
But I prefer Instagram.
Mm-hmm. And that's okay because you can actually, the way Instagram works, you can connect your Instagram account to your Facebook and it posts twice. So it's pretty
exactly.
cool. So you could do that. Do you have this book? It tells, it gives you the strategies on building your audience through Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, and Google.
I don't have that. I've been looking at it, buying it, but
I'll send you. I sent my client a few pictures yesterday that were very specific. I just showed her the pictures of the scheduling of how to schedule your post about the day and how to do it. It was it's a very short email, but I'll send it to you today so you can actually see those pictures. But if you want to buy the book, buy it for me because I get a little something because I'm an affiliate.
Yeah, of course. Just send me the link.
Okay, I'll send you. I'll send you everything. But I love it, girl. I'm learning so much out of this thing, and I'm almost done. I'm like almost done with it, and then I'm going to jump on the Expert Secrets, and then what's next, and then .com. I'm kind of going backwards because he actually came out with .com first, but I went backwards. I went traffic, expert, and .com. I don't know why. It just happened that way. I love the smell of new books. It still smells new.
Yeah, me too. We are buying new books every month because I'm reading that fast. Yeah.
That's amazing. What books are you reading? Any good ones you can recommend?
Mostly Tony's, Dean's, a couple about the ketogenic diet.
Oh, nice.
But that one is the one that I'm reading right now is not specifically about the ketogenic diet. It's called Keto for Women, but it's so much more than just about keto. It's also more how our hormones work and stuff like that. So
that's amazing.
Yeah,
I love that kind of stuff.
Yeah, so that's good because I know it works, but every diet is basically the same. In the end, you're just cutting out calories. You're calorie deficient in basically every diet. So
right.
But yeah, anyway.
Oh my gosh, go ahead.
No, it's okay.
My daughter just got me hooked on this show that actually came out like so long ago. It was so dated. I was like, what the heck am I watching? But actually it came out in 2008, but it looked like older. Anyways, I think it's called Skinny versus Fat or something like that. It's a British show.
Yeah.
I'll send you the link to that too, so you can check it out because it's crazy. After watching that, I was like, I know I'm good. My body's fine.
Yeah.
Because they were extreme. They're showing you the extremes of being super skinny and the extremes of being overweight. And then the skinny and the fat person will change their meal plans for a few days to see the difference of lifestyle. And it's crazy. I love it. I'm hooked. I already watched the first season.
I know that one.
Have you seen it? Oh my gosh, it was crazy. And some of the images I told my daughter I can't watch because they're so like I have to go like this with my hand because it's so weird. I'm like, oh God. Like when they show you how much food you're actually consuming in a week, that part is disgusting.
crazy.
They put all the
Yeah.
food in this one thing. And I'm like, oh.
Yeah.
Well, I'm going to get started. And then if you need anything, Winanda, let me know.
Yeah, the same for you. I'm going to start promoting it, and then in a month.
Yes. And if you want to practice with role playing or anything like that, let me know too.
Yes, I will.
Good luck, girl.
Thank you. You too.
Bye.
See you.
Have a good day.
Bye.